Let's turn right now to our wildfire coverage. And California firefighters continue to work tonight to put out several fires that are burning in the state.
That includes the Crozier Fire. That one's burning in El Dorado County, and it's proven to be challenging for firefighters. That's partly because it's in a remote area, so getting access to the flames has been difficult. Cal Fire's been depending on its air attack to help slow the spread of this fire.
All right, so here's the latest numbers on this fire. Cal Fire says that it's burned more than 1,900 acres. Containment is at 5%. More than 1,500 people are working to build on that containment number. And evacuation orders are still in place for parts of the Swansboro and Mosquito areas. And
another impact we're seeing from this fire is the smoke. The air quality hasn't been healthy in some parts of the foothills and mountain communities. KCRA 3's Orko Mana explains what areas are most affected and what residents can do to stay safe.
Trains travel by and people pop into local shops on the streets of Colfax. But up in the sky, wildfire smoke can be seen in the distance.
It's tough to predict, right, because winds can change so much.
The Crozier Fire burning in El Dorado County, causing Placer County officials to launch an air quality advisory. The smoke expected to impact the lower foothill areas such as Colfax, as well as Auburn and Forest Hill.
It can be have serious health consequences.
County health officials tell me while the skies may seem blue, the lingering smoke can be dangerous.
Really, we're learning it's the really small particles, the fine particulate matter that can get down into your lungs, deep into the lungs, that probably has the most impact.
That's especially the case for those with underlying health conditions such as heart issues or asthma. El Dorado County's health officer, who's monitoring air quality for his community, says people in those sensitive groups need to be on alert.
If you're experiencing symptoms such as palpitations, that is, an irregular heartbeat, shortness of breath, chest tightness or pain, then it probably makes sense that you actually seek care.
Officials say the best way to avoid that is to stay inside. But if you are outdoors, protective gear can help.
There's certain people who have to be outside for their jobs and that sort of thing. And in those cases, yes, their N95 respirators probably have the most protections.
Residents are heeding those warnings.
Stay inside, and I definitely have a HEPA filter mask as well. And then, if it gets real bad, I'll just boogie on out of here.
I've been staying indoors a lot. I'm a singer, so I like to stay inside when it's smoky and not go out too much. Actually, I've woken up the last couple days and my throat's been really sore.
The air quality advisory for Placer County has been issued through Sunday, but depending on how the winds shift the smoke, officials tell me it could be extended further into next week. Reporting from Colfax, Orko Mana, KCRA 3 News.
And as we first reported last night, 95 air filtering units are being placed in libraries across Placer County. Of course, the goal there is to give people access to clean air.
Let's get a check on the air quality right now. KCRA 3's meteorologist Heather Waldman has this map, and it tells a lot there.
Yeah, air quality right now, a lot better than what we were talking about 24 hours ago, and even better than what we were looking at this morning. So Orko covering the Colfax area. We'll zoom in closer to Interstate 80 here. All these green dots representing air quality that's in really good shape. Not surprised here. During the afternoon, air lifts up the west slope of the Sierra and deposits that smoke into the Tahoe Basin. So these orange dots you see through the Olympic Valley, Tahoe City, up into, say, the Kings Beach area, Incline Village. That's where the smoke levels are at that unhealthy range. So you want to avoid spending extended periods of time outdoors there. But this is how localized this is. The south shore of Tahoe is in really good shape here this afternoon. We'll get down to the valley so you can see there have been some areas of yellow and orange representing air quality readings in the moderate category. For most people, that's not going to be an issue. And we've got the Delta breeze kicking in this evening. It'll pick up as we go through this weekend as well. So that'll sweep whatever's in the air out of the valley, should keep it out of the foothills as well. But of course, as we go into next week, air quality is all going to depend on just how active the Crozier Fire is. Back to you.
Heather, thank you.